The Group 38 North said that in an analysis on Wednesday that the infrastructure improvements at the Yongbyon Nuclear Scientific Research Center were continuing at a rapid pace. Now, according to the group, there has been a great deal of advancement among a nuclear site inside the DPRK, despite assurances by Donald Trump that there's going to be a denuclearization. Now, according to satellite images that were taken on June 21st, they say there's a new cooling water pump house, a cooling water reservoir, and 2 additional non-industrial buildings. So, according to these satellite photos, again, if we are to believe these photos, because these kinds of photos have been used in the past to make all kinds of ridiculous claims, but I actually tend to believe these ones. I do believe that the DPRK is increasing its nuclear capability despite promises or assurances by U.S. President Donald Trump. Now, the monitor didn't clarify if the reactor at the site was still in operation, although I assume it probably still is. I mean, the only reason why you'd be building it up is if you were still going there. Now, this whole new development in the nuclear facility comes after the summit in Singapore in which U.S. President Donald Trump and DPRK Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un did meet to talk about a possible denuclearization of the peninsula. And it was my position, along with some others, that essentially nothing was going to come of this. This was wholly something that was created in order to promote an image of peace. Now, the DPRK has made great strides to promote peace with its neighbor and its brother, its family, the South, and they have reached all kinds of accords, like agreeing to build a road and a railway between the 2 Koreas to promote peace and understanding between the two, hopefully to sign a thing officially declaring the end, of the Korean War. But DPRK overtures towards the U.S. seem completely hollow and only platitudes designed to, frankly, in my opinion, not accomplish very much. These are almost things just to satisfy Donald Trump, to try to make him go away or to make him feel like he's done something, almost like the DPRK is just playing Donald Trump. But in a sense, when things really come down to it, the DPRK did not pledge to unilaterally denuclearize. And there was no specific timeline given at the summit in Singapore for when this denuclearization would actually take place, which seems to indicate to me that there is not going to be a denuclearization. This is all something that the DPRK has set up. Now, the promises that Trump made is that they will remove the sanctions if the nuclear weapons are gotten rid of. And the DPRK says, well, we don't have a timeline for when we're going to get rid of them. So essentially nothing's going to happen. And just recently, Trump announced that sanctions against the DPRK would continue for at least another year. So what we really have is a situation where the DPRK is not going to cooperate with U.S. imperialism, nor should they. They should continue to develop their own technology, whether that be nuclear energy for peaceful means and nuclear power as a form of weaponry, which is wholly right to do so, given the record of the United States as an imperialist power, continually invading other countries, stealing their resources, opening up access to markets, etc. In other words, just regular imperialism. So the DPRK is very right not to take the U.S. at their word and continue to build a means to defend themselves against imperialism. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.